Good morning everyone and welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today we're actually on our way to the lake and this is going to be my first ride in Ireland of 2023. It's small wake stuff but hopefully it'll be good crack, so we're just on the way there now. It's about an hour and a half away and then once we arrive we're going to get the boat ready and do a bit of wakeboarding. There's bad and bad news. Bad news number one, it's quite windy. Bad news number two, you actually get away with a lot of wind here if it's blowing from that side or this side. And it tends to blow from that side, but for some reason today, it's blowing terrible direction. So first thing I need to do is drop the boat. Now I did come up here a few weeks ago, launched the boat, it was all perfect. The only thing is later that day, the temperature dropped to -4 and then the boat wasn't winterized. So it was running good, but we'll try it again. So we'll drop it in and then fingers crossed it starts. Come look at the spider webs in here. It's fairly disgusting.
Oh wow.
Okay, no luck yet, but come on, girl. Come on! Oh yeah, wait. Okay, so lift working, but it won't start. I'm just wondering, am I forgetting anything? So obviously the battery's on. Oh, we have it now. Oh yes. Definitely wasn't ringing my dad for advice there. Anyway, it starts. See, the thing is, in a brand new Centurion, this would never ever happen. And that's why I wish I had one here in Ireland. But the Glastrum will do the job. Woo, listen to that. I think it's a V6, I'm not even positive of that. All right, happy days. So I'm gonna turn on my bilge. Now that's peeing out the side. You can get a shot of that, it's peeing. That is like the most stressful part. I feel like anyone who wakeboards and doesn't have a brand new boat knows the most stressful part of the first session of the year is like, will the boat work? How much damage have I caused over the winter? But we seem to be A-okay. There is one benefit to this over a proper wakeboard boat. You can steer in reverse. But to be honest, I'd do without that if I could. Look at this. Looks like we will be wakeboarding today. So far, so good. I know people are gonna ask about this pylon here. So it's called, I think, Insanity Pylon. I did a video for them like 5 or 6 years ago, and the thing is a trooper. I've used it in loads of different boats, and this is by no means a plug for them. It's just really, really handy. And I think the theme of this video now, because I often get asked, how are you a pro wakeboarder? You're from Ireland. And the reality is it's usually like this, windy, choppy. And on top of that, it's also normally raining, but it's really a thing about just actually wanting to wakeboard. And I always just say, a bad day wakeboarding is better than no day wakeboarding. So even though really that is the least appetizing thing, we've got a tiny wake, we've got really windy conditions, and it's actually about 10 degrees Celsius, I think even less. We're just gonna go for a little shred and enjoy it, and we'll see how we get on. Let's just get changed and go wakeboarding. I don't know, hopefully that works. Turn around, I'm going to do a flip, flip. Hopefully this works out good, because I've never done a one-handed.
sick.
Do you know what? It's actually so good being out. Yes, the conditions weren't perfect, but it is unbelievable to be back out on the board and to kind of officially kickstart the 2023 season. And on that note, you might remember this clip. Now going forward over the next couple weeks, I suppose, I'm going to take someone on full time, hopefully. Well, I followed through on what I said, and behind the camera there is a young man named Louis who we'll introduce you to in a short while, and we're also going to try and get him to do a little bit of wakeboarding. Louis, the man behind the camera, and now you're going to be the man behind the boat.
Yeah.
How you feeling?
Nervous.
So, have you wakeboarded before?
Yeah, about 10 years ago.
Okay, good, bad?
Yeah, good for the most part, but I'm bricking it.
He's a seasoned pro. You can tie them up, but I'd say just leave him hanging for now. We've got a great boat driver, Ian Craddock. This is the worst bit, but after about 7 seconds, the cold goes away.
Right, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, look at him floating. You look like you're in heaven. All right, so we've put a really short rope on. It's about 45 feet. And so basically, you've done it before, but make sure to never bend your arms. Keep them straight the whole time, and then just go nice and slow. Okay, arms straight. All right, here we go, whenever you're ready. Oh, Louis! That speed's good for now. Louis! He's just had us on. Look at that stance. Ah, Louis can wakeboard easy. You can go a bit quicker, Ian. Oh, look outside the wake! Louis! Phew. Toe side, this man, he is having us on. What? Okay. Louis just completely lied to us. Louis, I'm saying right to you. There's no way he has a wakeboard. That was literally the most perfect wakeboarding. He went for a heel side 180 and he looked 100% in control. That's insane. You've obviously done a good bit of wakeboarding.
I haven't, I promise.
Where do you wakeboard in England? Tell us. Legit heel side 180 and it's the worst conditions ever.
That was sick, I love that.
We're gonna make a wakeboarder out of you this summer. All right, really quick, literally we just came up here for a couple of hours, the boat's put away. To be fair, a little bit of a trooper. Obviously, she's no Centurion and I can't wait to get back on one. In fact, half the reason I've come up here is whilst I've been in the gym and trying to stay fit, I haven't been wakeboarding as much because it's been cold and I'm going to America in a week's time to get on some bigger wakes. So that's the whole idea, get a little bit of fitness, get my body used to wakeboarding again. Wasn't perfect conditions, but honestly, the first set, I know I've been wakeboarding in Dubai, but the first set properly in Ireland, it's just brilliant. And Louis is just a bit of a dark horse here. I'm worried about how good we can get him in calm conditions, just slowly progressing, and maybe we'll kind of feature that this year throughout the YouTube channel. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you have any suggestions for videos you'd like to see in the near while, because now we have the means to be banging out a few more videos, please leave them in the comments below. Appreciate you watching, and we'll see you in the next one.